Let me know if y'all can hear that music, because I'm trying something new here. Oops. I'm standing up today at my standing desk. We're gonna let people come in. Vibe to the music. It's Friday, y'all. Woo! TGIF, right? Hey, big bro, Eric. Good to see you. Hope everybody's feeling good today. Just gonna vibe and chill. Let people come in. Say hello, hello. I'm so glad you can see my beautiful masterpiece. You can't really read it, but it's okay. It's okay. Ooh, I like this song. Did it stop? I guess it did. Happy FreQ Speak Friday, y'all. Today is November the 21st, and this is the last day, like, for the new moon energy, really. Like, you know, with the moon, you've got about 3 days, give or take. Some people say it's the day before, the day of, and the day after. Some people say it's the day of and then 2 days after. So however you see it, we're in new moon energy. New moon is actually the right time where it's supposed to mark the beginning of the month. So if the calendars were correct, this would be the beginning of December. So happy December, y'all, but it's okay. We are in November. Next week is Thanksgiving. Is everyone excited for Thanksgiving? I know my mom is. We're going shopping later today so we can get us some turkey. Let me turn on this light so y'all can better see. Oh, I don't know. Does that go? Yeah, that does good. I don't want y'all to see the desk. Oh, why am I worried about perfection? Perfection is what is perfection? Perfection is pain. If you're trying to be perfect, you're in for a world of pain. So nobody needs to be perfect. I don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect, because we already are perfect. And I'm just taking my vitamins today. So, oh, Eric, thank you, bro. I hear you, bro. It's good to be. Gratitude is the frequency that opens everything. If you can be grateful, then you overcome all obstacles. So I love that. As you know, today is FreQ Speak Friday, so there is no topic except whatever topic y'all want to talk about. There is no script. This is raw. This is unfiltered. This is whatever spirit wants to bring through. In an effort to clear our vocal cords and to speak our frequency. So freak is for frequency. So it's like frequency speak, but we're all freaks. So we're all freaks with our own I don't want to keep saying the same word frequency over and over again, but we have our own unique, everything about us is unique, from our fingerprints to our voices to our DNA, our frequency. We all need to be able to speak our truth. And if you are not speaking your truth, then you are not living authentically. So, in an effort to just speak and move and get and encourage people to do that, that's what this is. I just show up and see what happens. Right? Just show up and see what happens. It is a beautiful day, beautiful weather where I'm at. I went for a walk this Grand Rising. I've been doing that every morning pretty much. And I'm just grateful that I don't have to bundle up yet. It was like 57, 60, where I can I didn't have to wear a scarf and a hat and the gloves and stuff. I'm just dreading. I know that winter is coming. I am just dreading having to go outside when it's cold. And when it's windy, it just makes it just 10 times colder. It's so unnecessary. But I love the wind. The wind is good for us. Mm-hmm. Oh. And Eric, I'm grateful that you're here. I hope that you're doing amazing. We haven't talked in forever. I haven't really been, on the socials as much, and I'm trying to get back into the habit. But this time, when I get back into the socials, I'm doing it consciously, right? I'm not doom scrolling. I'm not just, trying to pass the time. I'm using social media as a tool to connect with you guys and not to drown myself. So, I'm so glad you guys are here. What was I was going to tell you about my smoothie, because I'm going to do this all the time. My smoothie, kale, and what else do I have in here? I've got hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are amazing for you. I've got chia seeds. I've got some parsley in there. I've got some stinging nettle. Ooh, ladies, if you aren't on the stinging nettle kick, you need to, because stinging nettle is going to drastically improve your hormones. It'll help with allergies. Love stinging nettle. I got banana in here. Of course, you've got to have some type of fruit, but you mix your fruit. So if you do a banana, that means you can't do berries, because you don't put your banana and your berries together. Fun fact. And then I got some almond milk, and yeah, it's delicious. It's a protein shake, of course. I've got chocolate protein shake, which honestly, I'm not a big fan of the chocolate in a protein green shake like this. And it really, I appreciate the banana to help with the sugar and to help with the taste of the chocolate, because if I do berries and chocolate, it's not as, I don't know, it doesn't taste as good. I like the chocolate protein by itself when I make like chocolate yogurt or chocolate pudding, or if I do like protein balls. Now chocolate in that tastes really, really good. But you gotta be careful with your flavors on your protein shakes, right? But oh gosh. Hey, David. Oh, hey. Tell Jenny I said hello. I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all are staying warm. I know y'all are up in the north, so y'all might already be experiencing the cold. Oh, Jenny, it's so good to see you. Love you guys. I hope y'all are doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. I've got a lot of things that I'm working on in the background that I'm not announcing yet, but I need more feedback from you guys as to what it is that you guys like need to or want to like see from me. Like music. Do you want to see music? Do you want to know what I'm writing? Do you want to know what I'm reading? You know, do you just like these lives when I show up and I just talk? I'm going to start doing more polls like that. Oh, I love bananas and berries too, girl. Trust me. I just learned that I can't put them together. Because something about the antioxidants, is it the antioxidants or is it the there's a specific something that is just, if you put the berries with the banana will make the berries unhealthy somehow, and I'm blanking on that reason at this moment. But trust me, I love to freeze grapes and eat those as a snack. That's a great summer snack. It might not be a good snack nowadays because we're about to be cold again. But y'all should freeze your grapes. That is an amazing snack. What else should I talk about today? No. Please have a great day, Eric. I love you so much. I'm sending you so much peace and love. I hope everything is working out and that you are doing amazing, as you are amazing. And we'll be back here next Friday, even though it's Black Friday. Are y'all like getting your Black Friday deals? Are you guys like, okay, I'm so ready for this Black Friday deal when it comes? My mom and I have got a couple of things that we're just like, we could get now. It's not like they're gonna give 5% off more on the day. I mean, they're already doing sales now. What are the things that y'all are waiting for to be on sale? Are y'all waiting for like computers, phones, maybe some appliances, kitchen gadgets? Is there anything on your Black Friday list? Tell me. We're going to get a kitchen faucet. We're going to get a nice kitchen faucet. And oh shoot. There's something that's okay. Let's play some more music because I like music, and we're going to stay here as long as possible, as long as I can find things to talk about and say, because I know, right, David? They've been advertising Black Friday for 3 months. That is too funny because that is so true. Let's see. What's this song? I downloaded a bunch of songs. I don't really know what they all say, so. Yeah, that's kind of a slow. I want a bit of a more. Temu is just, listen, and it's so cheap, and that's what you get. Like, you get what you pay for. Like, I don't see how any of that stuff could be high quality. Like, when I get stuff, I need to know that it's going to be high quality. Okay, nope, not that one. Not that one. Where are all my top you like lives? I like lives too. They're less work. Not that they can't be work. Oh, here we go. When you have to prep, I mean, there's good things about prepping, right? Of course, and having a topic and knowing what you're going to talk about, and not like necessarily scripting it out, but just, having what you're going to talk about. There's something different about that, but there's also something really, really cool about just coming to speak and being unfiltered and not having anything to say. Thanks, like everything to break around my children. So listen, that is smart right there. That is smart. You might as well, like, because they're gonna enjoy it, right? That's the thing about kids. They don't know how expensive or how high quality it is. They're just gonna enjoy it, right? So I get that. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Snacks. Making your own snacks and figuring those out, right? Grapes are great. Carrots are good too. I don't know if you like hummus, but hummus is good for us as chickpeas, especially when you're in the first 10 days of your cycle. So from the first day of your bleed to day 10, eating chickpeas and soy is like one of the best things, to help your hormones. So when I say soy, I'm thinking like tofu, soy milk, but always make sure everything is organic, guys. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress that enough. But I know I'm speaking to the choir here because we are, we're in the know, right? Oh gosh. It's hard nowadays to find. No, I'm not going to say that because it's not hard, but it is definitely a challenge, and it can be a challenge to replace those things that you love with something healthy. And when you finally find that thing that is just, it gets you. It's like, oh my gosh, I finally found this thing, and it's clean and it's healthy, and shout it from the rooftops, y'all. Shout it from the rooftops, because we need to be giving as much attention to the good things as possible. I know everybody here doesn't watch the news, but the news has been getting crazier and crazier and crazier, and it's just like, is the news ever good? Like, what good is the news? Since when has the news ever been good? And I love, there's some people who just can't get away from it. And I understand, when you keep doing something over and over and over and over and over again, and you can't get away from it. Oh, but you got to try. If you're going to say you're going to stay stuck in the loop, because if you're stuck in the news loop, then let me tell you, you are spiraling down. You're not spiraling up. But I saw a post, oh my gosh, by Conspiracy Music Guru. Shout out to Michael, Conspiracy Music Guru. I saw him on Facebook. He was saying, he shared a post. He shared a news post, or a news article that was like, and let me be careful because we are on YouTube. He was like, it was like, everyone needs to go and get your checkup, get your inoculation. Like, we're just urging everyone to go. And the comments, not even the comments, but the reactions, every single reaction was a laughing reaction to, we urge y'all to go and get. How awesome is that, right? How awesome is it that people are waking up to the fact that, listen, whatever they tell you to do, you should probably do the opposite, or at least ask why. Okay? We don't ask that question enough. Why? We don't question authority enough. And I'm not saying question authority as in be disrespectful or disrespectful, because I can say that word. I'm not saying be disrespectful, but I am saying that using your own sovereign mental critical thinking has not been common sense as it used to be. Let's just say that. I watch the news filtered through various truthers. That is good. And I get, we gotta stay. Some people gotta stay up to date, and I do want to know what's going on in the world. And it is better to go through the alternative media, right? Everything is in moderation. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's in moderation, and as long as you know that what your attention is going to, as long as you are in control of your attention and you're not doing anything mindlessly, then that's half the battle right there. That is half the battle right there. What are some of the truthers that you like, Jenny? I follow Anomaly. I like Anomaly. I liked him a lot back in 2020. Tim Cast, I follow him. I don't really watch him all that much because again, I'm one of those people who I've decided to step back completely, and that I don't need to know because whenever someone tells me what's going on in the world, I'm just like, okay, I didn't need to know that. I didn't need to know that that lady poured bleach into the food. I didn't need to know that, and that lady was probably paid to do that. You know. Oh gosh, he can call me whatever he wants because guess what? In my world, he don't exist. That's how we have to look at these things nowadays. Like what is the world that I'm building? My kingdom, my adventure, my journey, my game. Like who's actually involved in my world, and what is the world that I'm building for myself? I mean, he can do whatever he wants. I never said that he was a savior anyway. Okay? Nobody is a savior, guys. JK from JK's What Happened. I've never heard of any of those, Jenny. Mirror World. KJ and Dabu 7. End Time Productions. That sounds ominous. I think I subscribed to a newsletter. Epcot. It's not Epcot like the ride at Disney. It's like it's not Enoch either. It's like maybe it is Epcot Times. It's supposed to be a alternative Christian. I think it's political. I'm just not into the political stuff. I just can't because it's all theater in my brain. It's all theater, and sticking with the local stuff is more important. If you can get in people's faces. Oh my gosh, Alex Stein, he's been doing so amazing, hasn't he? He's just gone up and up and up. So proud of him. And what about with the other guy, Justin, the one, anyone who's going to the hearings, the town halls, the meetings, and they're speaking their truth, I'm all for that. That is awesome. But I'm definitely just I could care less if anyone is not talking about raising their frequency, spirituality, noticing, like if you're not noticing what's going on, like if you're just talking about like stuff just to talk about it, I'm sorry. I can't get with the shallow and the superficial. I'm just not. What are we talking about? Why are we talking about these celebrities? I mean, I've been over it for so long. Oh, morning, Eric. Good to see ya. Happy Friday. It's FreQ Speak Friday. We're talking about alternative media. Are there any alternative media sources that you love? I'm trying to think of, I think I said pretty much the only two that I remember. Candace Owens. She's definitely alternative media. And she be going in. S2 Underground. Okay. I haven't heard of that one. I had mentioned Anomaly, and I had mentioned Timcast. Yeah. They're definitely I think Anomaly is probably my favorite. I like the research that he does. And Timcast feels like he's kind of gone more mainstream now. He's kind of gone more, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I spend my time raising my vibration and not worrying about what's going on in the world. Anything that has to do with buying land, I'm all for that. Doing things with the community, I'm all for that. Let's fix our guts. Let's heal our guts. Let's detox those metals. Zeolite. I just got some zeolite, which is a metal detoxer. Masterpiece, another, but that stuff is potent. It's what is it? It is sea plasma, some concentrated sea plasma. When I tell you that stuff is potent, it got me into detox, but we did way too much when we did it. We did way too much. But I'm trying to realign with my spirit and make sure that I am in the 5D, because this 3D game, I'm not playing Monopoly no more. Oh no, I'm not playing Monopoly. I am playing my own game. I have exited. I'm doing everything I can to exit the system and be my own sovereign person. Yes. Sea plasma and zeolites. You know what I'm talking about. What happened? What happened to your name? I don't know what happened. Okay. Y'all, this week has been like, has anyone had like, I don't know, I don't want to say that it's been tough, but it has definitely been draining and extra tired this week, maybe. Has there been a lot? I feel like there's a lot going on in the spirit, because people are noticing more, they're waking up more, and they are connecting with themselves, with their inner divinity. I love that. And when you connect with the spirit, like, you feel it in your body, and it manifests in all of us so differently. And this week, for like a couple of days, I was tired. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna find another song for us to sing. Well, not sing, a song for me to play. I could try to sing to just a random song and just make up some lyrics. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Nah. All right. I can get behind it. It's hard to find free copyright music, y'all. And I'm not trying to, like, as much as I feel like AI is a great tool, I'm not trying to make AI like be creative for me. So YouTube had some free music. I went ahead and used it. When I make my music, shout out to Ray if he's there. I have so many other things, but music is definitely always going to be on the list. When I finally make music, I'm going to make sure that nobody else has, or that AI doesn't, take over my creativity. It's crazy that you can make full songs with AI now. It's crazy. I will at least write my own lyrics. I think that's the bare minimum. I think that if you make the AI song completely with AI, like you let it write the music and the lyrics and everything, then whatever software you built that song with is what actually owns that music. You don't own it. But if you at least write the lyrics and then just have AI create the music, then you have more creative control. So, things to know. Things to know. We're gonna play FreQ Speak Friday. Just enjoy the day. Being a freak, being a freak on fleek. Woo! I like this. I'm definitely gonna have to do something with this. With this beat. I wonder what would happen if I actually wrote lyrics to this. Would I be able to actually use it? Ooh. Welcome in to everyone who's just tuning in. It's FreQ Speak Friday. We're just vibing and letting the spirit move. Whatever frequency wants to flow is flowing. And I'm going to replay that song because I really enjoyed it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh. So let me see. The new moon. The new moon is in Scorpio. Oh, guys, guess what? I'm going to get my astrology certificate. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! I'm excited. I went through a class and I can now say that I am a quote-unquote certified astrologist. I'm very, very proud of myself. And when I finally get the plaque, I will let you know. I just took the final exam and it's a pass-fail. So as long as you did it, right? Because the thing about astrology is that it is all so relative. It is also relative, but it is when you connect the dots for you personally, it is mind-blowing. So Scorpio new moon is about intentions, going deep within the truth of you. And when it's in Scorpio, it's about transformation. Scorpio, it doesn't allow you to stay on the surface, right? It doesn't allow you just to get the first answer that comes to mind. It forces you, it asks you to be so deeply, deeply honest with yourself. Like, what is it that you are finally ready to acknowledge about yourself, let go about yourself, and that kind of stuff. I'm getting into astrology not to be a fortune teller, not to be a prophet, and that's not what it's about. It's about learning more about us as humans, how we tick, how we think, and how the universe moves and works. Okay, like the sky clock is a thing, and it is for signs and seasons and information. Why are we scared of the stars? Why are we scared about what the stars represent? Also, are we just going to allow people to tell us how to feel about things? I'm so done with that. I'm looking into things for my own self. I wanted to know more and understand, and it really is so relative to everyone. Everyone can interpret it their own way, just like the Bible. Oh my gosh. The Bible was written by some very smart people, okay? And the words of Jesus are really the only things that you need in the Bible. However, if you do decide to, pick up the Bible, make sure that you are reading between the lines, because the Bible is speaking to you more than just the words that are on the page. Such a good song. I'm not going to play it again, but I'm going to make a note that I like this. I like this one song. So I was talking about the Bible. The Bible, is not to be taken lightly. It is not to be set aside. It is an amazing book full of keys, okay? And you just have to have the right perspective to be able to use those keys to unlock your sovereign divinity. Like, I will forever say that Jesus came down, he was a real freaking man, okay? And all he did was try to tell us that we are just like him and that we have a connection with the divine source in us like he does. He told us that we could do even better and more amazing things than he ever did. He told us that we shouldn't ask in his name because the Father does it, and he is not the Father. So he is just a part. He is just our big brother. That is all he is. He is our big brother. When we say big brother, what does that mean? We have the same freaking birthright, okay? We are of the same family. He is not better than us. We should not be worshiping him. We should be emulating him. We should be following him. We should be listening to what he says because he is giving us the clues in order to unlock and finally hear and connect with the supreme source. That is all it is. The supreme source. I will forever preach about that. That is all I'm here to do is connect with the supreme source. And I think that's what we're all supposed to do because we are all sovereign and divine souls, consciousness. Okay? We are not our bodies. We are more than our bodies. Our bodies are amazing vessels, okay? Everything that we've ever thought manifests in our body. Everything our mom, our great-grandmom, our great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma has ever, all the trauma of our lineage is in our DNA. Our DNA is amazing. Our cells are amazing. The neural pathways in our brain. I mean, we don't even fully understand how amazing we are. They want you to think that everything's been discovered so that you don't ask questions. But if you start asking questions, guess what? The answers are going to start finding out you. They're going to start finding you. Like if you ask a question, the answer exists. There cannot be a question without an answer. And if you exist, guess what? That means you are the answer to somebody's question. You are the answer to some solution, or you are the solution to some problem, to some issue, to something out there is waiting for you to step into your power and shine your light because you are the answer. That is exactly what we all need to freaking figure out right now. Okay. I'm on my soapbox right now because it is FreQ Speak Friday. Anybody who doesn't want to, you're more than welcome to click off. If anything doesn't resonate with you, please leave it behind. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great day. Goodbye. But if you're still here, if you're still listening to me, then obviously you have an innate spark that has been lit within you, and the fire is being kindled, and there is something resonating, which means there is something here for you that is more than just words. So go ahead, make sure everybody is liking this live. Okay, don't forget to like. If you're not already subscribed, let me go ahead and do all my spiel. This is a YouTube channel. We need everybody to be liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for all your comments. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Wow. I didn't know that was what I was gonna talk about. Of course I didn't. I'm just up here literally word vomiting. That's the only kind of vomit that I will accept is word vomiting. That is the best kind of vomit. Any other kind of vomit can go away. Oh gosh. I hope y'all are drinking enough water. I don't know why that just popped into my brain, but y'all need to be drinking water. Y'all need to make sure you're drinking filtered water, distilled water, reverse osmosis water, alkaline water. Make sure you are drinking, hydrating, and because your cells cannot communicate with the divine if they are parched and if they are trying so hard just to live. So make sure you're staying hydrated, and water cannot just be water by itself, okay? Water must be with something else. So you need to have some minerals in there, put a little bit of sea salt in there. Celtic sea salt is the best. Again, make sure it's organic and clean, because if you get it just from off the shelves in Walmart, it's going to have some metal and plastic in there, okay? So make sure you're doing your research. Oh my God, Awakened Mind. What is the name of the brand? Maladano? I think it's the Maladano brand that we got for Celtic salt. I was so happy, and it was all clean. You could also put lemon, and I'm not talking about overpowering salt. I'm not talking about overpowering lemon. I'm talking just a hint in there, okay, to give you a little bit of a taste, because water does hydrate, but with help. That is the amazing thing. Nothing can do anything by itself. Okay. If you eat the same thing for your entire life, that one thing is going to give you benefits, but you're missing out on all the other benefits that it could have if it was paired with XYZ. Food needs to be paired together to help you actually get the benefit. And I'm not talking about I ain't talking about the food pyramid, y'all. The food pyramid is a lie straight from the pits of hell, okay? Selena, naturally Celtic salt. Selena, naturally? Okay. I don't know what I was thinking about. Thank you. So that everybody, that I wish... I'm going to be using Restream next time, and I'll be able to post these comments on the screen. I can't. Ooh, I can pin the message. Okay, so that's something. There's the Celtic salt if y'all need to know. But putting citrus in your water is good for you. Mint, herbs, love herbs. Mint would probably taste good, but you just got to do your research and find out what's good for you, or what your body needs. But just make sure you're staying hydrated, and make sure you are sleeping. Make sure you are sleeping consciously. What does that mean, Arielle? What does sleeping consciously means? It means that you are not just going to sleep just to sleep because that's what you do. You are understanding and knowing. Oh, okay. Cool. Hold on, I'm going to unpin this, and I'm going to repin the other one. Hold on. Move. There we go. Maldon salt. Maldon salt. Yes, Maldon Celtic salt. Is it still Celtic? It's sea salt. I think it's sea salt. Either way, I'm not gonna get distracted on that. I know that it was clean, and I know it was salt, and I'm pretty sure it's sea salt, and I know it was not tampered with. Okay, so that's the brand. It was a green and white tub. It'll last you forever because you're just sprinkling a little bit in there. But let me get back on to sleeping consciously. Okay, so when you lay your head down at night, you're not just laying your head down at night and closing your eyes and going into the void. Okay, dreams are a thing. Our consciousness is literally in other realms, other times, other dimensions, other realities. Whether there is interference in the world, depends on where you go. Your awareness of your power determines where you go. You might not remember your dreams, but guess what? Your dreams remember you. Your body remembers your dreams. So you are still being recoded. Something is still happening to you every time. So when you're laying your head at night, you need to make sure that you are protecting yourself. I mean, didn't even... When we pray at night, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray my Lord, my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord, my soul to take. Okay, so that I feel like is a little bit ominous, but it is so true, because it protects your space, it protects your energy, it sets the intention. I wouldn't say the end, because if I should die before I wake, I wouldn't say that part. But I say something just like, No energy, or no, I would say only the energies that are aligned with me and my soul mission may enter this space, right? Because spirits, they're out there. Okay, this world is supernatural. Okay, whether you can see it or not, there are entities that influence us, and they're here to help us if you are tapped in. If you're not tapped in, then they're sucking your energy, they're sucking your life force, they are taking your power away because you're not using it. But if you stand in your authority, and if you speak from your sovereignty, then they can't touch you. All you have to do is speak it, understand it, acknowledge it, put attention to it, and then that's all you have to do. All you have to do is say, only energies that align with my soul mission, or align with me, or are for my best interest, for my best purpose, are allowed in this space. Say that I travel with clarity, and and then you ask a question. You use the time intentionally. What does my spirit need to tell me today? What does my soul want me to know today? What information would be beneficial for me to know right now in this time? Because remember, the only thing that exists is now, right? The past doesn't exist. The future doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is the present moment, right now. So when you are asking that, that's when you go to sleep. And then building that muscle up of attention and intention, you will eventually remember your dreams. You will eventually be able to lucid dream, because that is just when you are conscious and you know that you're dreaming. You don't have control over the dream. I'm not saying that, but you do have control over your own consciousness. Now, me personally, I have only been semi-lucid like a couple of times, and it's definitely something, a muscle that you have to exercise and build up, which I'm still in the process of doing, because your emotions, right? Oh my gosh, when your emotions get heightened, when I get so excited, oh my gosh, I know I'm lucid dreaming, that's what pulls me out of it, because you have to be able to stay neutral. It can't be this big thing. Like here on this, in this realm, in the 3D, like we allow our emotions to drag us back and forth, and we make decisions based off of our emotions. We cling to them, but we need to be able to feel them and let them pass and rise above them. That is so difficult to do when you've been used to just allowing your emotions to run your life, when you've been reacting to things your whole life instead of responding to things and hearing things, right? So hello to everyone who has just been joining in. Welcome in. We are talking about dreaming and making sure that we are grabbing our, that's not how I want to say it. So, oh man, I shouldn't worry about how it sounds. I should just say it. But there's still so much density. I don't want it to be misunderstood. I don't want people to, I can't control how people think. I can't control what people say. I can't control how you react. That's what I was talking about. Oh, thank you. So reactions versus responding. Being mindful and aware of how we react and how we respond, and knowing that emotion, that whatever emotion was evoked by whoever said something, didn't say something, whatever you watch, whatever you listen to, whatever you ingest, right? If you're just reacting to it, if you can be aware of that, then you can find out what is going on internally within you. You can find out where the disconnect is, and you can alchemize it and you can overcome it. And pretty soon, the things that triggered you won't trigger you anymore because you're like, I recognize this feeling because you pinpointed where it was. Anger is in a certain part of your body. Shame is in a certain part of your body. Fear, guilt, jealousy, all of the things, joy, love, peace, you all feel them in a specific part of your body. Again, because this vessel is amazing and it is connected to you in more ways than one. So if you can pinpoint, all right, if there's this particular memory that's coming up for you and it just really pisses you off, where does it piss you off at? Do you feel it in your gut? Do you feel it in your back, in your shoulders, in your neck? Do you feel it in your thighs? Where do you feel that feeling? And don't just dismiss it. We're not supposed to be dismissing our emotions. They are important. They are communicating to us what we need to know about ourselves in that moment. And if you can actually grab onto that emotion and say, "Oh, I see you. Where are you? What are you trying to tell me? Please, you have to be aware. You have to be conscious. You have to use your attention and put your attention on the right things." And when you put your attention on it, that's when you have the power. That's when you have your power. Your attention is the power. Your focus is your power, okay? That's why people, the people, them, that's why they want you to be tuned in, to be plugged in, to be, focused on the celebrities, the music, the movies, right? They want your attention because they know your power. They use your power because you don't use your power. But if you have your power, if you use your power, they can't use it against you. And then they have no power over you. Nobody has any power over you except the power that you have given them. Okay? And if you are giving your power away to things that drain you, no wonder you're tired. No wonder you're upset. No wonder you're angry all the time. I listen, I know I'm speaking to the choir here because a lot of my people that follow me are already well aware of deception. They're already well aware of their own sovereign divinity. And I just encourage you guys to tap into that more and more every day, okay? It's not enough to just do anything one time, all right? If you want to be able to do a pull-up, you can't just do a pull-up once a week. I mean, if you did, you would eventually, be able to do something, but if you just do something once a month, once a week, once every 6 months, how can you expect that muscle will be built at all? You have to continually do something in order to ingrain it, not just in your body, but in your frequency, okay? Your frequency is what you actually are trying to feed. Your aura, your own vibration, okay? It's unique to you. And if you can take time every day to recalibrate your frequency to what it is that you want to be aligned with, if you want to be aligned with all that is good and divine and holy, then you have to do that every day. It's not enough to just do it once. It's not enough just to say, "Oh, I know that. Oh, yes, that's true," and then do nothing about it. Because then when you know something but you don't do it, that's when you get consequences because you were aware and you didn't do anything about it. So when you don't take action on the things that you know about, that's when it hurts you because you knew, you decided not to. So there are consequences. Okay. And choosing not to do anything, not to do any action is an action in and of itself, right? If I see, I don't know if that's a good example, but basically I'm just trying to say that no action is always going to be action in the opposite direction that you want. And if you want to move in a specific direction, then you need to be taking action in that direction every single day. And you need to start not with your physical action, but you need to start with your mental and spiritual action. I don't know. I used to be so afraid of meditation, right? Because, people are saying, oh, be careful who you're going to open yourself up to. You just can't open yourself up. There's so many demons out there. And it's like, well, that can't be the only thing that's out there. If God is real, if spirit is real, if we actually have an actual creator, right? Then there have to be good spirits just as much as there are bad spirits. If the bad spirits exist, then there have to be good spirits. And if I am in control of my attention, if I am in control of my intention, then why can't I just be protected? Why can't I meditate? Why can't I connect with that spirit without worrying about those demons? What if those demons are just my own thoughts that I have continually given permission and power to, but they're not mine, right? I don't need to give my attention to them anymore. Okay. So if I'm not giving my attention to my thoughts, if I am more than my thoughts, if I'm more than my physical body, then I'm aligning my frequency. All right. I'm aligning my frequency with the only source of divinity that is. Okay. There is only one. I'm sorry. You can have a million different names for source, universe, God, Yahweh, Yeshua. I mean, that was the true name of Jesus, right? You can have whatever name you want for God, but there is only one, okay? And the reason why there is only one is because okay, stop. Let me backtrack. And let me use this analogy. All right. A father comes home from work. He opens the door and he's greeted by his children. One child says, "Hi, Dad." Another child says, "Daddy, Daddy." Another child says, "Dada, Dada." And another child says, "Gremlin, what's up, Gremlin? What's up?" Now, would the father chastise any of his children for calling him a different name other than father? I think not. I think that the names that each child uses shows where they are in their relationship with their father, where they are spiritually matured, what level they're at, and the uniqueness that they have with their father. I mean, what kind of a crazy relationship does the father have with the child that calls him a gremlin? I mean, I can only imagine the inside joke that they have, or that memory that child has that just is so much fun for him, and it's so unique to an individual, to him, right? The child that said, "Hey, Dad," is probably much older than the child that said, "Dada," right? Like, there is no wrong answer when you are choosing who or how you acknowledge the source of everything, the all that is, the only the existence. Like, God is existence. Okay, he is so crazy. Like, we literally cannot put him in a box. I like the in India, like Hindu, they have a lot of different gods, but they still see that, like, each individual god as a part of the whole God, because when they think about the source is so big that it cannot be personified in a single deity in the 3D. So because there are so many different aspects of the divine source, love, right? Justice, righteous anger, protection, sensuality, like all of the things that we feel. God is everything. Okay, so we cannot put him in a box. And I like the thought of there are a lot of different names for God to, to dictate or to point out his different aspects, the way that he moves in our lives. But he is still, they are all the one. They are all one. There is only one. There is only one. There is no separation, y'all. There is no separation. All right, I'm gonna play a song now because I feel like I've been ranting for a long time. But if you're still with me, please let me know. Drop some ones in the chats and let me know you're still here, that you're still listening, that you've been resonating with this, because I don't want to just talk at y'all. I want to make sure that everyone is still part of the conversation. Oh gosh, but I love talking about this stuff, okay? Oh yeah, Sue's still in the house. Awakened Mind's still in the house. I put my fan on because I'm getting a little hot. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. I know today is Friday, y'all. We're almost to the weekend. Hopefully nobody has to work this weekend. And if you do, then wake up knowing that you are a divine being and there is nothing that can happen to you today that is not going to be for your best good. I just want you to know that there is nothing that can happen to you today that is not going to be for your best good and your highest purpose. Because you are awesome, everybody. Everybody's awesome. Oh, I'm going to show you guys my new prop that I have. This is not new at all. Y'all remember telephones that used to have wires and stuff? This is my old telephone when I was a girl. I was like, oh my God, I have to have this. It's a heart. Isn't it so cute? Oh my God, I want to get it to work. One day I might get it to work. That's pretty cool. I don't know if kids nowadays would even know what this thing is if they saw it. I wish I could play the guitar. I did take piano lessons when I was a kid. Piano was cool. Guitar is cool too. Oh yeah. Let's see. What's this one? Did I play this one already? I don't think so. Dance, y'all. Dance break. If you're not dancing, then what are you doing? If you're not having fun, if you're not playing, what are you doing? If you're taking life so seriously, what are you doing? You're supposed to be living your life. You're supposed to be enjoying your life. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get a little dance in before you go to work, Sue. Elevate your vibration. Go in there and maybe like, what is Sue? Why is Sue so happy? Why has she got that extra glow on her? It's because she had a dance party first. It's because she got her high vibrations up first. Yes, she did. Awakened mind, I know you're still here. Are you dancing? Are you enjoying your life? You having fun? Oh, girl. Always, that's what I'm here for. I mean, I'm gonna need to find some music that doesn't let me down and like cut off. Working and moving. Good. We can multitask. That is good. All right, let's do one more. Oh, bounce. What? I say. Arielle is in the house, we making moves, yeah. Arielle is dancing and she making moves, yeah. Come on, y'all, we going, we raising our vibrations. We are. Ooh. We've been on for about an hour. I'm so proud of us. Look at us. Thank y'all for being here. If your vibration isn't high, get it up there to the sky. We are raising all the way up to where we're going today. Yeah. Oh, hey. That was fresh, right? I'm so proud of myself. I need to make more lyrics. Is it all the way up? Are y'all moving? Come on, you feeling it? There's nothing but today, y'all. If you didn't dance today, then you aren't living your way. Oh. It's quiet it down, though. Hey. I need the beat to come back. Oh! And here we go! Hey. We got it. Yeah, we are the new Earth generation. We know what the truth is. We are the true Earth generation. We are. Yeah, we are. We know. We search for the truth. We know the truth. We are the truth. Oh, yeah. We got the truth. We be the truth. We are the truth. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, thank y'all for doing my dance party with me. Oh. Man, all right. It's been about an hour and 10 minutes. I think I'm going to go for a little bit longer, but we're probably going to wrap it up here because I'm just here to speak my truth and leave. Like, I'm not trying to suck nobody's energy. I'm not trying to suck my own energy. Right? It's Friday. I know we got things to do, got shit to do, people to see. So I'll probably be on for about 20 more minutes. Then I'm going to head on out, go enjoy my own day, go do my Thanksgiving shopping, go do my... I already worked out today. I already walked this morning. I've been walking every morning. Hopefully everybody is moving their bodies, making sure you're getting up out of the chair and you're moving your body, because if you are stagnant, then you are dying. But if you are continuously moving and growing, then you are thriving. Ooh, I need to write that down. Oh, that was a fresh one. I'm apparently still in my dance mode and music mode. Oh, gosh. Y'all, I cannot believe that we are already, like, November is almost done. What is that? What is that? I mean, I didn't really believe it when people told me that the older you get, like, the faster time goes. Because time is an illusion. Oh, nice. Sue. That's good, girl. As long as you're walking and moving, that's all that matters. Don't stay still. Don't stay stagnant. Don't just sit around and wait to die. That's how, I don't know if anybody has Netflix. You guys should go watch the series of The Blue Zone or The Blue Zones. The blue zones are the zones in the world that have the most people over 100, or the most elderly people. Yeah, like people who live to be centennials. I'm pretty sure I said that right. One of the first places that they talk about is a place in Japan where everyone is like 95 and up. I mean, I don't remember exactly what the highest age was, but I mean, most people were 95, 100, 103, 105. And what do? They have a hobby that they do every day. They have something that they do every day. They eat certain things. Purple sweet potatoes is one of the things that was always in their diet. So that's something you guys can put in there. But you've got the 99-year-olds who are sewing, who are gardening, who are woodworking, who are crafting something. Whatever it is that they love to do, they have something that they love to do, and they never stop doing it. When you sit down and you stop moving forward in whatever shape or capacity, that is when you start dying. That is when you start to become old. Old is a mindset. Old is a mindset. All you got to do is tell yourself that you are young, and that is the fountain of youth, because you have your own power. You are your own power. Your word is your authority. I am my fountain of youth. I'm not aging past 33. I'm going to be 33 for the rest of my life. All right. And that's what I'm going to say for forever. Not because I'm like, oh no, I'm getting old. I don't want to be 34. That's not why. It's because my mindset is not going to age past this particular age, which is a youthful age, right? So I don't know about y'all, but that's the fountain of youth. And I hope that you are drinking from your fountain daily. Walking, all it takes is walking for at least 45 minutes. I mean, you can do more, but as long as you're getting up and moving, that is all that it is. You having to take your sovereign your sovereign authority. Yes, I am youthful. I am. Whatever you say after I am is what you are. You are what you are. You are what you are. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all. It's 12:13. Next week, when I come back, I need to make sure I set an alarm for 11:11 so we can specifically do a dance party next week at 11:11. Anything else I want to say about next week? Next week I'm going to be using Restream. So we'll see how that goes. I put a Facebook invite out about that, so most of you probably already saw it. I'm just, this whole experience is awesome. It's uncomfortable. Oh, it is. It is definitely uncomfortable. Just forcing myself to talk, but it's liberating. It is so liberating. It feels like, coming home to myself. And, I know that the more that I do this, I'm going to be connecting more and more with spirit and being able to really, channel messages and speak truth, the truth that people need to hear, but mostly just the truth that I need to speak. I think we all have our own truth that we need to speak. And if you're not speaking it, then it is, it's weighing you down. It's getting stuck in your body. And, you have to speak your truth in order to continue to thrive and to contribute to the high vibe, because you matter. Your words matter. Your thoughts matter. Your truth matters. And you don't know who your truth is going to affect. You don't know who your truth is going to inspire. You don't know who your truth is going to help. But the fact that you have a truth, the fact that you exist is the truth. That means that there is someone waiting and ready and willing to receive it. Someone is out there waiting for you right now. Sue, Chris, Jenny, David, anybody else that's here, Eric, your truth is waiting for you, and someone is waiting to hear that truth come from you. And you don't know who that is until you speak it, because you matter that much. We are all a part of this amazing, huge, beautiful, colorful tapestry of a family. We are interwoven. Our missions, our purposes, our spirits are interwoven. There is no separation. And when you finally step into your authority, your birthright, who you are, you stand in that ignites the next one and the next one and the next one, until we're all finally ascended. I don't know about y'all, but listen, this is not where I'm from. This is not where I want to stay. Okay. There is more to this realm. There is more than the eye can see, and that is what I'm trying to tap into. Oh man, y'all. I still got some on my smoothie left. I hope y'all are eating nutritiously today. This today's live was sponsored by who should I say it was sponsored by? This live was sponsored by Juice Plus, the all natural, vine ripened, and amazingly researched company of amazing products. Don't laugh at me. Y'all can laugh all you want. I love this. This is fun. So I'm going to be making a poll later this week, so everybody be on the lookout. I need to know what it is that you like to hear from me, whether it's music. I did do a poll before, and I got ebooks and candles, because that's what I said. And I'm going to make another poll. It'll be ebooks again. I'll have the candles again, and then I'm going to add music, and then I'm going to leave another one open. So I want to know what it is from you guys. What do you feel most inspired by when I create? What is it that you love to see for me to create? so that I can make sure that I'm co-creating this with you guys. I can't do this without you. I am so grateful for each and every one of you for tuning in, for being here, for being a part of my adventure. I love you all so much, and I need your voice. I need your feedback. I need you guys to mirror back to me what it is that you are feeling, so that I can make sure that I am continuing to I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. My humanness just got awkward, so I'm gonna drink. If you're just tuning in, say hello. If you don't know, so the pinned message is Maladon salt. It's the best type of sea salt out there. Make sure you're putting some sea salt in your water. This is FreQ Speak Friday. We do this every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I show up raw, unfiltered, and unabridged, and unmasked, and unscripted, and we just speak whatever needs to be spoken. I talk to you guys talk back to me, we connect, and we have dance parties, of course, because it is Friday, so make sure you come prepared next week to do some dance moves. Eventually, once this has picked up some momentum, we might be able to do something where we can bring people on, we can talk face to face for a second. I know people love to do that. So, I just really appreciate you guys for being here, for being a part of my journey, for listening to me, for dancing with me. We're gonna go ahead and play a final song today, and we're gonna call it. Let's see, what's this one? Let me try something else. Oh, this one is singing. Okay. Funky Friday outro. Oh yeah, I'm dancing. Mystical, magical. Whoa. Okay, I'm here for it. I promise I did listen to these songs before, but I didn't listen to all the way. Thank you, Sue. Have an amazing rest of your day, and go shine your light so bright in your workplace. I love you. See you next time. We are the only ones. We are the true seekers. Oh. Try to go side to side. If y'all could see my whole body, I would try to do more like with my feet, but y'all can't see that. So I'm limited to upper body dancing. Oh my gosh. Oh, was that it? That was a short song. I'm gonna have to find some longer songs, y'all. Anyway, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of my adventure. And remember that whatever you do today, you are doing it perfectly. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. There is nothing else that you need to do besides love yourself, be yourself, and do whatever it is that you know that you are supposed to do in your intuition. Follow that intuition. You're doing it perfectly. You're doing so amazing. I'm so proud of you. You have so much to be proud of. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. And I can't wait to see you until next week. Bye, guys.